Hey everybody, it's ShadowStar and Kristal back for more Mario Kart. I'm being silly, aren't I?
Yep.
It's Vanilla Lake. The lake is made of vanilla.
Well, sure, but it looks more like ice, especially because the background up there looks like ice.
Yeah, well, it's just using snow.
Yeah, it's using snow, but if it didn't have that background up top, the ground itself, sure, that could be made of vanilla.
What even is vanilla?
It's a type of flavoring. People think vanilla means boring or plain.
But what?
And it can be, but
what makes it? Like, how do you make it?
vanilla is like a... Is it some sort of grain or comes from some sort of plant? I don't know, because it's like vanilla extract and like used in cooking. I don't know. I don't do like baking and stuff.
No, I hated food tech. I just did it because I wanted food.
That's true, because then you might get a free lunch.
But I'm not a food human.
Well, also, they didn't do much, like, teaching about how to cook. They just assumed we already knew how to, even though, how would we know?
That's dumb.
We didn't have cooking classes in primary school, but they probably think, yeah, your parents taught you the basics. That's not fair.
It should be illegal to think parents do things.
Like, I'm sorry, this might make me look bad, but I actually did not know how to crack an egg at that age. You know why? You know why? Because as a kid, I always asked Mum, can I help? Can you teach me? No. And then when I got way older, it was, can you teach me? You're old enough, you should already know this.
Anyway, have you liked Bowser's Castle? Because here's another one.
Because literally every cooking day in food tech, it was just, here's a recipe, make it. I hope you already know the difference between like...
No, when we did food tech, because you have to have a partner, my rule was this, alright, because no one in Earth, except for me, likes doing dishes, so I was great, I could be like, alright, I'll do the dishes, you just do all the actual work.
Well, that happened to me a lot, especially, well, in year 7, I actually had one friend.
Oh god.
But then in year 10, I didn't, because I guess she didn't do food tech that year, or maybe she did, but she was in, like, the other semester or
Yeah, my
something.
second food tech year, I actually had somebody I was more familiar with.
Yeah, so, because I didn't have my friend, and I think there was an odd number in the class as well, everybody had a best friend, I had to beg to be in a 3, and nobody wanted to be in a 3, which meant I said, right, I'll do all the cleaning, just give me just let me be a portion of the group.
Anyway, it's this Bowser's Castle again.
Because then they'd just spend all their time chatting anyway.
Well, yeah, because they're stupid.
Also, my class was like coincidentally all girls, I think.
Huh. We're in a fairly...
Oh, I think that was my year 7 one. Or maybe it was year 10 that was all girls. One of them...
I was the only boy in one of my dance classes. The second time I did dance...
Oh, I did dance, we had 4 boys.
Well, okay, there was one year we had like 3 boys, but then none of them did like the show.
Oh, yeah. So my dance class became the background dancers in Annie.
Yeah.
But 3 out of 4 of the boys, I think, didn't show up.
No, because they were the idiots.
So one of them was... I think the teacher put him in the front row just to show off a boy or something. But normally, the people in the front row are the best. And she was not secretive about that. Like, because our dance, we were in like 3 rows. She was not very secretive. She was like, yeah, I'm putting the best in front and the worst in the back. Which is why I was in the back and you barely saw me.
Well, that was your fault then.
Well, I don't know. How do you constitute best and worst? I was doing the moves. I can learn a routine.
Enthusiasm.
Okay. I was.
I doubt it very much. Whenever you're ready, game.
I beat it.
There we
it
go.
goes. Yeah, I know we already said this, but I want to see what a game would look like if they did like the points to scale for like the time. Cause then you'd have like no difference between you and another guy when you push ahead. Push ahead in the last second, then you'd basically get the same amount of points.
Well, it reminds me of when we were doing the points in the Switch, where you could have a good cup but not gain much points.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, if you might win the cup, but if you just barely scrape by, you're not going to gain much in the point lead.
Yeah, which is why I won the cups game, but you won the points game. Because there were a lot of... The ones that you did win, you won by a lot. But the ones that I won, I must have not beaten
near the
by
end,
much.
at first it was the opposite.
True, for a while I was ahead in points. But then at the end, I just kind of lost it.
Yeah, you needed to play the DLC tracks more.
That's why I hadn't practiced those. Which is why it'll be very, very interesting when the Switch 2 comes out and we'll both be blind. Like, we're not gonna just go to our rooms and play all night the day it comes out. We should just be patient, play it, record it for YouTube, cause then we won't have any practice each.
Yes, our first time turning on the game will be on screen.
Yes, first time turning it on as well. Just react to anything.
That will be fun.
I wonder how many characters, like, they'll probably have everything that's in Switch.
I wouldn't count
plus
on that.
Some more.
I wouldn't count on that. I can see.
Well, yes and no. Some people are saying there might be like a costume system, in which case things like Tanuki Mario, Cat Peach
Yeah. Well, also,
would be extensions like the Yoshi colors.
And then also, no one would cry if most of the Inklings were killed.
Yeah, true. Well, they might still have the color changing option.
God, that always freaks me out when the red turtle just follows me for a second.
Oh, yeah. Because for a second it looks kind of like it's yours behind you. But one time that was a good thing because it gave me time to pull out my green as a shield. Because if the red had hit me right away,
yeah,
I wouldn't have had time because it was still determining what item I was getting. And then it showed green and then I hit it right away and it stopped the red. Okay. That one wasn't too bad.
You're still not winning.
That's true, because the points are so different. Like, in Switch, like, second and third are not much difference, but in this, because it goes like 9, 6, 3, 1. Yeah, 18 and 12.
It's still possible.
Sure, but you'd have to suck and I'd have to come first.
It is Donut Plains.
I guess.
I say as if it actually means anything.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, this is the one they brought back on Switch.
Oh, okay.
You can tell because it's got the 2 bridges.
Oh no! This is the one that I kept fucking up on SNES.
Actually, I think this is ended up...
This is the one, yeah, it was the first one of a cup, and then we kept failing, and then we had to just do them on verses one by one.
Well, now it's our redemption chance.
Sure. Let's see if I can do it.
At least this time it's at the end of the cup.
True, so if we fail, sure. Every time! It's that second bridge! Not that they can see it, but...
I can see it. You were right there. I fell.
Okay, good.
It's
So
got that. Yeah, I've noticed also, even though it's got GBA physics, only the SNES tracks have that system where you can kind of push yourself into water when you fall in.
Oh, okay. I wasn't trying it because I know it's faster to just stop and let Lakitu do it. Oh my god, I actually survived the second bridge.
I know, but both of
And
us...
now I'm in. No, you do inch forward a bit.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you said it was different.
No, I'm saying... That's what I'm saying. Even though it's on GBA physics, it's...
Oh yeah, it is the same in that sense. Yes, yes.
Come on, catch up.
This star was a bad idea! Oh my god, I survived the first bridge with a star, and my star ran out before the second bridge. Get up!
Get off the wall, come on! Yes, yes, I'm ahead of Mario.
Good. I'm not gonna get any points for this race. I'm not.
Slow and steady does it. No, Hugh. Finally, you could have waited 3 seconds for me to put that star on.
Oh, yeah. Bridge.
Oh, somehow, I won.
Okay. This will be a while, folks.
After all of that... I can't even see where you are on the map.
I'm like, well, I've passed the bridges, and oh, there's the line.
There you are!
Yeah, I can't do this track. This is just my death.
It's okay, it's over.
Great.
We only have the next cup to go.
Yeah.
And then we'll do a battle, maybe.
Sure. Question is, I wonder how long battle would take, because...
Yeah, I don't think there's time limit.
Yeah, no backup time. I remember we kept trying to hit each other. That's right, we did 64 battle, but we skipped SNES, because you just didn't want to.
SNES items are the worst thing who's ever been
Oh
invented.
yeah, true. Hopefully this will be smarter.
You've seen the Red Turtles are pretty good.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that are pretty good...
What? I came first in one race in this one.
Well then, speaking of that, we'll see you next time for Special Cup and other things as well. See you next time, guys.